Today, we're busting out the only way to ensure that your tri-tip is the most tender and perfectly cooked piece of meat that you've had in your life. And that's with Sous Vide cooking. What's up everybody, James with JB Sous Vide here, and I'm really excited to have you back here this week. If it's your first time checking out the channel, we here at JB Sous Vide are all about getting the most out of this cooking technique that we love called sous vide. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite cuts, the tri-tip. Probably one of the most underrated cuts out there right now. It's just not getting the love it deserves. It's just so inherently flavorful, and you get it so tender with sous vide that really there's no reason why you're not eating more tri-tip. Go pick yourself up a tri-tip. Well, okay, watch the video first, and then go pick yourself up a tri-tip, because we're gonna show you how to cook it. All right, we're working with a prime tri-tip from HEB. This one is gonna probably need a little bit more trimming than 99% of the tri-tips you're gonna find out there. As you can see, this has still got everything on it. They got the fat, the grizzle, the connective tissue here. We're gonna trim that all up, make this tri-tip look all pretty. And there you go, there's your trim tri-tip. Now, as you can see, in the shape of this triangle here, there are two separate grains. You got a grain that runs this way, and then it kind of converges at this center point here. And you got this grain that runs this way. So what's going to be important when you cut it is you're going to cut it two separate ways. So my first cut here will be down the center where it where both of these grains kind of converge, and then I'm going to basically cut against the grain this way, and then cut against the grain this way. That's basically just going to give us the most tender bite. Today we're going to be smoking on the Weber kettle with some cherry chips. I was able to keep the temp of the kettle to about the 175 range. I got about an hour and a half before the meat got up to an internal temperature of about 125. We just want to make sure we stay below the temperature that we're going to hold the water bath at. Alright y'all, water bath break. Let's talk time and temp for tri-tips. You've probably looked up a recipe or two for tri-tip, and you've been pretty confused. Times and temps range pretty wildly with tri-tip. Temperatures anywhere from 129 to 135, times anywhere from 4 hours to 12 hours, and that's just gonna be personal preference. Some people like the 4-hour time frame. It's more steak-like. It's kind of what they're used to. It will pull apart when cooked long enough, but it really kind of holds together a little bit more. The 12 hours pulls apart like butter. I mean, you look at it, you think about looking at it, and it's gonna pull apart. My sweet spot's about 133 degrees Fahrenheit, between 6 and 8 hours. Is that the perfect time and temperature? Well, it depends, and it's gonna depend on your preference. I recommend is trying it. Don't be bogged down by people saying this is the perfect time, this is the perfect temperature. Try it yourself. Take my sweet spot here and adjust it to your liking, your preference. Do you want it more tender? Do you want it less tender? Really adjust to what you want. But hey, what's your favorite time and temp for tri-tip? Leave me a comment down below. I want to see if yours is just wildly different, or maybe we're at the same time and temps. All right, let's get back to cooking. And as always, if you're getting something out of this video, go give this video a like and hit that subscribe button below. Let's get to it. All that's left now is to get a good sear. Now is going to be the time to apply any rub you like. My go-to is this Holy Cow rub from Meat Church. It was a little too big for my cast iron, so we're going to sear on the grill today, 1 to 2 minutes aside, till she looks like this. All right, let's see how we did here. First test, pulls apart, so easy. That cherry smoke really comes through. Perfect thinness, perfect tenderness. I'm gonna eat this whole plate. See you guys next time.